David here, weekly look. Today is Saturday, 3rd of November, 6:58 in the morning. Looking at the May contract, 2019 yearly chart with monthly candles. We have been watching this for the 60 SMA on this, the blue line here. We can still see that we're well above that, all the moving averages, and they're pointing up. And so we're still in a long-term upwards trend at the present moment, though you can clearly see that over the last 3 months we've been pulling back. Closing up on Friday night, 174.50, this on the May contract. So let's hop down and see on more in line here. You can see here that we've had the last 3 months here, and this was last month, October, a negative month. We start at 180, and we're now at 174.50. Let's pop down into the daily. We can identify here, I've got this the 60 SMA, which I keep an eye on here. You can see that after the rally up, we came back, broke through it, we've gone up to test it, we've pulled away from all the moving averages now, 74.50. We've even closed below the swing low here, so this market is vulnerable. In the short term, we are below the 10 SMA, which I was going to keep an eye on. We have broken out of this sideways trading range here, so the market is clear to start a new trend down if we wanted to be at the present moment, though I would be cautious to say the stochastic, we've got a bit of divergence going here because we've got the stochastic rising and we've got the market lower, so I wouldn't say that at the moment we're going to look for capitulation and prices just fall down to test 160, and I'm still looking for a possible bounce back up to test this 180 and even go to 183 to test the SMA. But as always, if this swing low is taken out, then we could easily head down to 60. So unfortunately, a bit of uncertainty at the moment. We've got the long-term chart showing us the trend is still intact, but in the short term we are pulling back. Let's put at the new crop. So I've got here we are, the November contract, and we can see here that this has fallen away quite considerably. Last week we were holding this below this swing low at 160, and we've gone down to test 156, closing 157. You can clearly see here that we've pulled away from all the moving averages, the 60, and yes, we are at the moment heavily oversold. So at the moment I'd be looking for a bounce, same on the old crop. It has got, I think it's gone too far at the present moment, but having said that, if the market wants to continue to break away, we can identify that we have got a short-term directional downwards at the present moment, and there's not much below here to support it at the present moment, but feel that if we're trying to look forward, obviously this is a long time in the future, it's still too early to say sell everything, it's going to fall. I think as a note of caution, I'd like to see the market go up and retest this 160, give us some time to confirmation. So at the moment, yes, want to be cautious, and if we saw another fall again next week, yes, then we'd start to look very, very vulnerable, and I could see then possibly going down to test 150. But we'll keep an eye on things and put an update this time next week. Thanks for watching.